The Denver Mountain Park system is unique to the city of Denver. It consists of 47 parks and over 14,000 acres of land. It began in 1912 when a vote was put to the Denver citizens to pay a tax to pay for these improvements and to purchase the parks, and it was overwhelmingly approved. The first parks under this plan were Lookout Mountain Park and Genesee Park, which opened in 1913, and the road that runs up Lookout Mountain from Golden and eventually over to Genesee was called the Lariat Loop. When Buffalo Bill passed away at his sister's house in Denver, he was buried on Lookout Mountain, and it's still a very popular site for people to visit. However, I've heard that this summer they'll be closing the grave area and the museum until further notice. In 1820, Stephen Long led an expedition along the Front Range of Colorado, and he discovered red rocks. But in 1906, it was purchased by John Brisbane Walker, and in 1927, George Cranmer convinced the city of Denver to purchase that area. Construction began on the amphitheater in 1936, and it was dedicated in 1941 with the performance by Helen Jepsen. Now, of course, many people will tell you it is the greatest musical venue in the United States and possibly the world. Many famous acts fill that stage every single year. Many of the parks are located between Evergreen and Morrison, like Corwina, O'Fallon, and Pence Parks, and they're great for picnics. Dedees Park is located just west of Evergreen and includes Evergreen Lake, and it also has a nature center, which opened up in 2008, and several picnic areas. Summit Lake Park is the highest city park in the United States, and it's the only Denver mountain park in the Alpine Zone, and it's a great place to see mountain goats, and it's the headwaters of Bear Creek. Echo Lake is at 10,600 feet and includes Echo Lake Lodge, which was built in 1927. Daniels Park is the only of Denver mountain parks to be located in Douglas County. It was donated by Florence Martin in the 1920s, and it has one of two of Denver's bison herds. That, along with the herd in Genesee, is the last remnant of a herd that was donated and acquired in 1919 from Yellowstone National Park. The park is also home to the Tall Bull Memorial Grounds, and the stone shelter was completed in 1928. Winter Park Resort is set in the Fraser Valley at the base of the Continental Divide. It opened originally with one rope tow, and it is now a world-class ski resort. It opened in 1955, and the only remaining structure is called the Balcony House. It is still owned by the city, but is not run by the city. It has been contracted out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please pass this around, share it with your friends, and hit the like button. And look for my next video. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.